In the heart of Africa, nestled between the whispering savanna grasses and the deep blue of the sky, there was a village that time seemed to have forgotten. It was a place where the elders spoke of legends passed down through generations, and one such legend was about to unfold. The tale of KUNTO, the brave orphan. Once upon a time, in the village of Nia, there lived an orphan named KUNTO. His parents had been claimed by a mysterious illness when he was but a babe, leaving him in the care of the village. Despite his misfortune, KUNTO grew up to be a boy of good heart and spirit. His laughter was contagious, and his kindness knew no bounds. KUNTO's life was simple. He helped the villagers with their chores, played with the other children, and listened intently to the stories of the elders. But deep inside, he harbored a dream to become the village's guardian, a protector like the heroes of old. One day, as the sun scorched the earth and the winds carried a foreboding silence, a great calamity befell Nia. A monstrous creature, as old as the hills themselves, awakened from its slumber. It was the dreaded Asa, a beast of shadows and despair, whose very presence withered the crops and soured the water. The villagers were paralyzed with fear, for none had the courage to face the Asa. It seemed as though all hope was lost until KUNTO stepped forward. With nothing but a spear made from an ancient tree and a shield woven from the strongest reeds, he declared, "I may not have much, but I have my bravery. I will face the Asa and save our home." The villagers pleaded with him, fearing for his life, but KUNTO's resolve was unshakable. He journeyed to the edge of the village, where the darkness was thickest, and called out to the Asa, "Show yourself, creature of the night. I am KUNTO, and I am not afraid." The Asa emerged, its eyes burning like coals and its roar shaking the very ground. The battle was fierce, and KUNTO fought with the heart of a lion. He dodged the Asa's blows, and with each strike of his spear, he chanted the names of his ancestors, drawing strength from their memory. As the fight raged on, the villagers gathered at a distance, their hearts pounding with every move KUNTO made. Just when it seemed the Asa would overpower him, KUNTO spotted a glimmer of light, the heart of the Asa, exposed for but a moment. With a mighty cry, KUNTO hurled his spear, and it found its mark. The Asa let out a terrible scream and dissolved into the shadows from whence it came. The village was saved, and KUNTO returned a hero. From that day on, KUNTO was known as the savior of Nia. His bravery had turned the tides, and his story became one of the greatest legends ever told in the village. The boy who had nothing gave everything, and in doing so, he found his place in the world. And so, the tale of KUNTO lives on, inspiring all who hear it to find the courage within themselves to face the darkness, for even the smallest light can banish the deepest shadow. The tale of KUNTO, the guardian of Nia, Part 2. After the defeat of the Asa, KUNTO's life was forever changed. No longer was he the orphan boy who fetched water and tended to goats, he was now KUNTO the brave, the guardian of Nia. His story spread far and wide, reaching beyond the savannas to distant lands where it was told with reverence and awe. KUNTO was honored by the village elders with a home of his own, built at the very spot where he had faced the Asa. It was a modest hut, but to KUNTO, it was a palace. The walls were adorned with paintings that depicted his epic battle, and the spear and shield he used were mounted above the doorway, a constant reminder of his courage. As the days passed, KUNTO took on new responsibilities. He became the village's protector, training the young and willing in the art of defense. He taught them not just to fight, but to fight with honor and to protect with a heart full of courage. KUNTO's lessons were not limited to combat. He shared stories of the ancestors, instilling values and wisdom in the next generation. The village prospered under KUNTO's watchful eye. The crops grew taller, and the water ran clearer than ever before. It was as if the land itself was thanking him for his bravery. KUNTO, however, remained humble. He knew that the true strength of Nia lay in its people, their unity, and their shared spirit. KUNTO also became a beacon of hope for orphans and the downtrodden. He established a tradition where the village would come together to care for those in need, ensuring that no child would ever feel the loneliness he had known. This act of kindness rippled through the hearts of all, and Nia became known as the village of compassion. Years went by, and KUNTO grew into a wise and respected leader. His deeds had carved a path of light through the darkness, and when the time came for him to join the ancestors, he did so with a heart full of peace. His legacy lived on, not just in the tales told by the fireside, but in the very essence of Nia. The village continued to thrive, and on clear nights, when the stars shone brightest, the villagers would look up and whisper, "Thank you, KUNTO, our brave guardian." And some say, if you listen closely, you can hear the soft echo of KUNTO's laughter, carried on the wind, a testament to the orphan who became a hero. If you enjoyed my story, please hit the like button, share and subscribe to my channel for more upcoming stories. Thank you.